Hey, love. How are you? It's good to see you. Everything's great. What's going on? What are you doing? Oh, ha 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 ha. Yeah, ha ha. No, 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 no. It doesn't matter. Thank you. 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 Look, here's my kitty. One of my kitties here. Look, look, look. Where'd she go? She doesn't want to be here. I'm just gonna touch my face a whole lot. Come here, Toes. Look at the video camera. Look at the video camera. Where are you at? Where's my cat? My baby. So, I really wanted to say this stuff. I literally only started seeing if I can make a video tonight because I really wanted to tell everybody all that stuff. Why? And I should just get it off my chest. I'm gonna make 20 fucking videos until I get this shit off my chest. Until I say this stuff. Because I was like, you know what? People should hear that. That's important. People should hear that. Don't people already know? Do they not already know? And if they don't know, who cares? Are they supposed to know? It doesn't make a goddamn difference. It doesn't make a fucking difference, dude. Like, who gives a fuck? But I'm gonna pretend that I'm still in the same mind frame as in earlier. So, first we're gonna sing a song. It's okay to frown, my love. It's okay to frown. It's okay to frown, my love. It's okay to frown. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to pretend. You can be what you want. You can be what you want. It's okay to frown. Have a frowny face. It's okay to frown till you're downtown. Frown till you're downtown. Frown some more. Just frown, 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 frown. Frown. Ah! Okay. Okay. So, it's okay to frown sometimes. It's okay to frown. We live in this world where you have to constantly put that smile on your face and put your best foot forward and be strong and, be happy and show everyone that you're doing okay and show everyone that everything's okay, and you need to put that face on and you need to put that show on and you need to be on and you need to let everyone know that no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what's bringing you down, no matter what's hurting you, no matter what you feel inside, no matter what's going on truthfully in your heart, soul, mind, life, surrounding you, picking at you, destroying at you, stealing from you, hurting you, or just waging war inside of you, no matter what you're feeling, you still need to put on that face and put on that smile and let everyone know you're okay, because that's what keeps the wheels turning, and that's what, nobody cares about you, what you're thinking and feeling. Nobody wants to hear your fucking problems. Nobody gives a shit how you really think and feel. Nobody wants to hear your problems. If you want to tell your problems to someone, tell them to a trusted friend or a therapist. That's what we pay therapists for. And if you want to look unhappy, go have a drink and sit in the corner, or go home and cry, but don't show how bad you feel on the outside to anyone the rest of it. Don't show it in the day to day. We don't care. We don't care. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to see it. Basically translates to what you're feeling or going through is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. You as a person are unacceptable. What you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're experiencing right now, whatever life experience you're having is unacceptable. You are unacceptable, or it's unacceptable, and the best way to deal with it is to cover it up and pretend you're not going through it and nothing's wrong. Because if you don't show anyone that anything's wrong, then no one else has to think about anything wrong, and we can all just get along and be happy. Because the main goal of our world is blindness. It's blindness. It's the goal is to keep everyone blind and to be blind and to accept blindness as the status quo. So part of the way you help create blindness is to deny what you're feeling, cover up and hide what you're feeling, cover up and hide who you are, cover up and hide what you really think, cover up and hide how you really feel. Just basically cover yourself up, hide yourself, and put on a mask. And as long as you have that mask, you can relate to other people's masks. And everyone, part of the reason that we're so comfortable with blindness is because it creates comfort. Like, your main concern when your recruitment is blindness, is comfort and ease and power and status and, false positive. I'm going to say false positive. I'm not going to say, like, you want to be positive, because there's this current philosophy in the mainstream that you have to be positive, stay positive, be positive. This is totally different from what I'm saying about, it's okay to frown and show your feelings, or it's a rejection of you. There's also this, like, false thing, like, stay positive, but it's not truly positive. Like, it's kind of like a positive, like, focus on the positive, don't bring yourself down, don't let yourself be brought down. And that's, like, there's a truth to that. There is, like, a truth to that. Like, you can either let things bring you down, or you can hold your head up high. And there is truth to that, because everything will try to tear you down to some degree. But it's not a true positive, because I'm just gonna cut to it. Like, when people are truly happy, when they're not putting on the happy and being happy for the sake of pretending to be happy so that everyone can drink their drinks, whether it's tea, Coke, beer, soda, juice, Gatorade, whatever, and, eat their chips and laugh at stuff, or talk about stuff, or, think about stuff, not really think about stuff, whatever. Just don't think about the deeper issues and things. But, everyone just wants to drink their drinks and eat their chips. Not everyone. I mean, some people just want to smoke weed or whatever, or smoke, other things. But, it's just about keeping that comfortable feeling. But there's also that false positive. But when people are truly happy, it shines out from them. Maybe it's just certain people. I could be wrong. But it seems like when you see someone that's truly happy, like, and someone just found someone and they haven't had anyone for a while, or I don't know what makes people truly happy, but when someone's genuinely truly happy, it radiates out from them. And people don't really, I don't know, I'm not going to say people don't really like that either, but people are quick to kind of, bring that down to a minimum too. But it's like, we're not allowed to be our genuine emotion of the majority of sorts. And that is really because we want everyone in that comfort zone where everything feels comfortable, and you're just focused on, how to seem okay all the time, and whether everything else seems okay around you, because if everything's not okay around you, then you have to question the circumstances and see if it's okay with you still. And, it's basically centered on making everything seem like it's okay. You have to seem like you're okay all the time, and everything around you also needs to seem like it's okay. Or it can be hell sometimes, like your job can be hell, or you can maybe go through, I don't know, I don't want to say, fuck me. I don't want to say experiences I can't relate to. I haven't been through a lot of stuff. I mean, I've been through stuff, but anyway. But, it's all centered on, like, making everything seem like it's okay. So that everything can keep going. It's just centered on making everything seem like it's okay so we can maintain the status quo on everything, whatever it is. And it needs to seem like it's okay until things like erupt to a point where suddenly they're not okay. And, there's riots, pertaining to certain issues, or, we realize there's terrorism in the world, or, there's just different things where it's like comes out that, it's not okay. But most of the time we need to maintain the status quo and keep everything okay. And the only way you can do that is pretending you're okay all the time and making sure everyone else around you pretends that they're okay. And as long as everyone's focusing all their energy on pretending they're okay and making sure everyone else around them also pretends they're okay, then we can just agree that everything's okay. And when we want to forget about stuff, we can, just watch movies or, chase sexual satisfaction or, any of the other vices. And or we don't have to have vices. We can chase religious vices. We can just chase whatever thing will keep us satisfied enough that we don't have to stop for a second and be like, you know what, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. And you don't have to pretend you're okay. Like, you don't have to. So much energy is expended in putting up that fake self that you have to put up, that everyone expects you to put up, and you have to put up, that you don't have time or energy or mental clarity left to do very much else. And I'm not talking about a lot of people. A lot of people do a lot of cool shit with a lot of cool things. So maybe it's not some people. Maybe it's not everyone. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's just, I feel like, personally for me, it just takes a lot of energy to be fake all the time. And you're not allowed to say what you really think about anything. I mean, to a point. But only to a point. You're not allowed to express how you really feel about anything. And we're following these invisible guidelines where you're required to follow a script, and everyone learns what the script is, and they make changes to the script all the time. Not too much, because if you made too many changes, it would be hard to follow. You couldn't, train everyone properly the way you need to train them. But we make changes to the script, and the way the changes come to the script is through, the media. And, the media puts out a new acceptable form of humor, or a new acceptable form of thinking, or a new acceptable way. The media will put out new acceptable ways we can embrace, and we can change up the script a little bit, and we can follow a kind of newer script and stuff. But regardless, you're always, everybody's following the invisible scripts that are laid out between us, before us. Or, and in some jobs, the script is just pummeled right into you. In school, the script is just pummeled right into you. So, we're taught to follow a script regardless. You have to learn your script, and there's different scripts for different groups. When you cut out the professional scripts, professionals have to follow, and the scripts military people have to follow and stuff like that. You can just have groups and subgroups, and there's still scripts that are channeled through the groups and subgroups, even rebellious groups and stuff, offset groups, outcast groups, whatever. Everyone has scripts that you're supposed to accept and stuff, and you're learning and you're following, and that's how you know that you're part of it, and you have to achieve it. It's like a mental coercion in order to achieve some form of place, role, or success to a degree, regardless of which form of success you're trying to achieve. Like, it doesn't always have to be monetary success, but money is not the root of all evil. Money is universal currency. Before money, there was barter system, and you had to barter a lot of different weird shit and favors in order to get what you wanted. So money is a universal remote control that allows you to purchase whatever you want. You just have to, put your credits in to get it back. You have to put your credits in, and then your credits, whatever type they are, give you a certain amount of money, and then you use the money to get whatever it is you need or want. Or, money is a universal tool. It's a universal power and tool, and that's why the more money you have, the more power you have, because it's the more universal access you have to everything. And, if money is the root of all evil, then you could say the power it achieves is the root of all evil, and greed and power are really closer to evil than just simple money, because money, funds hospitals where kids have cancer, and, money can do a lot of good, too. It's just like a gun. A gun isn't bad, but the intention behind the gun is what kills. And the intention behind money is just a piece of paper. But our world, this world, is shaped by desire. And desire is a force that pulls and pushes everyone in this world. After your needs are met, you're pulled and pushed by desire. And desire comes in all sorts of forms. And money is just an avenue that allows you to achieve some of your desires. But money's the food. If we're all rabbits running around in cages trying to do what we gotta do, money is the little food pellets that teach us the tricks we need to learn, and how to face this or do this or whatever. It's the little pellets that we get for running the maze properly. And sometimes we can just get status and stuff that can come along with it, but it's all I'm not gonna talk anymore. Thank you.